Well, guys, use the skills here, and today we're going to go over Furiosa. Now, all right off the bat, if you want this year to watch a movie that you should watch in theaters, this is the one. This one right here, I mean, I'm sure there's going to be more. You know, I really am looking forward to, Wolverine and Deadpool 3 and other movies, even horror movies like Long Legs and stuff like that I want to experience in the theater. But if you're looking for a movie theater experience that you're going to love, I'm telling you right now, you're going to love it. It's Furiosa. Furiosa, Mad Max Saga, is a prequel to Mad Max Fury Road about the Furiosa character. And usually prequels, they're hit or miss, mostly miss, but this is a hit. This is a hit. I'm telling you. You're going to have fun. It's entertaining it starts with a bang. It goes into a little bit of a lull, but then it takes off. The action sequences here are either just as good or even better than Fury Road. It's a really good film. Anyway, sorry, it's just because it's not doing well at the box office. I'm like trying to hype you guys up because really you should watch it in theaters. It's something that I wasn't expecting. I was just like, let me go watch it or whatever. But I would have also waited for this to just be on streaming. But I am glad that I didn't because it is so good. All right, let's do the review. Sorry. So, story, plot, and premise. You already know it's a Mad Max movie. The story is pretty much the same. It's people on the road trying to survive out in this desert wilderness where there's barely any food, barely any water, and people are fighting to survive. And it's a prequel to the Furiosa character from Mad Max Fury Road, and it's really good, and it delves deeper into her character from, birth, basically, or not birth, but from her young years to basically where we met her at Fury Road, and they do a really good job of telling the story. Like, the story is good. If you like a Mad Max, you're going to like this. Sound design and score, really, really good. Oh, man. All the sounds, if you watch this in Dolby specifically, IMAX, obviously great, but Dolby, oh, my God. The roaring of the engines, oh. Anyway, and obviously, to score the music, when the guy in the guitar is playing the guitar while he's, they're driving around or whatever. It's awesome. Cinematography. It's really, really, really beautiful. There are so many beautiful scenes of action, of carnage, of violence, of road fury, like cars exploding, people falling off stuff, fighting. It's really good. It's really, visually, it's really good. Damn, everything is really good. Acting, really great. I feel like this also, if you don't like a lot of dialogue, there's not a lot of dialogue in the movie. There are some specific scenes that have a lot of dialogue, right? There's exposition, talking stuff, but for the most part, few and far between, especially when you're following Furiosa, because she does not speak. The majority of the film, she barely speaks, and when she does, it's a couple of words, and she sounds like Anya Taylor-Joy. Good job on sounding exactly like Charlize Theron, or maybe they got her to do the voice because she sounds exactly like her. It's crazy. Also, there's a young actress who plays the younger version of Furiosa, even younger than Anya Taylor-Joy. Whatever that girl's name is, she should be more credited in the film as well, because I think like half the movie is her, and she does a great job of also being Furiosa. Sorry, I went over because this movie's so good. What else? So the acting, top notch from the top to the bottom, like all of them. Chris Hemsworth, I think his greatest performance is in this movie. Directing, it's very well directed. Listen, George Miller is an old man. He has been doing Mad Maxes since I was a kid, and he's still going, and they're still awesome. Like, you understand? Like, usually a franchise, dives after a little bit. This franchise, I feel like it's refreshing. It's starting creating a new fan base just off of the last one and now this one. They're just two great installments to an already great franchise, and it's just, oh man, you can't get any better directed. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. Go watch this in theaters if you can. I'm going to keep saying that because this is the type of movie that deserves more money. Now, yes, it's a famous director. He already has money. All the actors in it are famous, and they already have plenty of money and stuff. But the people that put this stuff together, the action, the stunt people, the other people behind the scenes that also get paid from this movie deserve to get paid for this movie, because this movie is what cinema is for. This is the reason that I go to movie theaters. I go to movie theaters to feel the way this movie made me feel, right? When you go to see Avengers Endgame and, everybody dies or whatever, or they finally get Thanos, whatever it was, you get the hype, when the shield comes back to Cap and he goes, Avengers, assemble, on your left. Like, that feeling is why I go to the movies. And this gave me that feeling when it's a really kind of like a revenge film in a way. And when she gets her revenge, when you're there and you're in the movie, it's so good. It's so good, guys. It's so good. The action sequence, as I said, gripping. I don't know what else to say. Just go see this movie in theaters. It deserves it. It's probably going to be, I think, on HBO Max eventually, down the line. But definitely go check this out if you haven't. This is, to me, the movie that starts the summer. I know that a lot of people really liked Fall Guy and Dune 2, which the Dune 2 review is coming, by the way. It's already on HBO Max if you guys haven't seen it. But also, Dune 2 was a going to the movie theater kind of experience, and I actually did see it in theaters. I just haven't got the time to review it yet, but that's coming soon. But this one is, I think, for everyone, because it doesn't matter if you watch the other Fury Road or this. The story for this one is compelling. It's on its own, and it'll catch you up at the end to the stuff that happens in the last one if you didn't see the last one. And it's just so good, guys. Anyway, it's obviously a 5 Furiosas out of 5 for me. Let me know what you guys think down below. Hopefully you guys get to see it. And this has been another Useless Skill.